Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Mysteries from Beyond the Other Dominion. I'm your host, Dr. Franklin Ruehl. Now, the enigma of Maverick Planets. Roll tape. Now, for new evidence reconfirming that the universe is literally teeming with life. I showed you before this photo of this, what we call Maverick Planet. And here it is. It was ejected from a star or perhaps a collision of stars. And at the time, this is 1997, it was thought to be the only Maverick planet in our universe. However, recent studies indicate that Maverick planets are found throughout the cosmos. For example, there's a study of M22, a globular cluster, and at least 6 Maverick or free-floating planets that are not associated with any star have been discovered. Then a second report of the so-called trapezium cluster in the Orion Nebula found 13 additional free-floating bodies. And then a new study of Sigma Orionis, another star cluster in Orion's, pinpointed 18 free floaters. And now the conclusion among astronomers is that they are quite common throughout the cosmos. Planets that are not orbiting any star. So the question is, could life exist on such a body that's devoid of the heat of a sun? Well, perhaps they have atmospheres that would be conducive to some type of life. They might have internal energy generators, or there might be subsurface sources of life. For example, some of them could have subsurface seas of life. I point out that in the terrestrial oceans, at very deep locations, you have entities flourishing that are not deriving any sunlight at all. Instead, they have natural luminescence that's underwater. And that could be the case with these free-floating planets, that they could have life that would not depend on so-called sunlight. I also pointed out to you recently CM Draconis, a double star that has 2 Earth-like planets in orbit about it. And even conservative biologists say they're in the zone of life of this double star. Now, what's important here was that astronomers thought that planets could not achieve stable orbits about double stars because of the conflicting gravitational pulls. There's also a large planet outside the 2 inner ones that's about the size of Jupiter that appears to protect them, to shield them from bombardment by asteroids and meteors. So life could certainly be flourishing or developing on these 2 planets about CM Draconis. However, a new study from the University of Maryland, a computer analysis, has indicated that where you have double stars, they are likely to create bombardments of asteroids, creating rocky, Earth-like planets. In other words, where you have double stars, you're likely to have this type of Earth-like planet. And what's important is that approximately half of all stars in the cosmos appear to be double or binary stars. So Earth-like planets where life could flourish may be the rule, not the exception. Now, of course, we have to ask what type of life might exist on these alien worlds. Well, let's look at just one possibility here from the TV series Flash Gordon, the episode entitled Attack of the Androids, starring Steve Holland as Flash, Irene Champlin as Dale Arden, and Joe Nash as Dr. Zarkov. Roll tape.
Dr. Zarkov, does the planet Tritium mean anything special to you?
No. Why, does it to you?
Tridon doesn't make any alliance without a purpose. A purpose for the planet Futura.
What purpose, Flash?
Well, Dale, I'm sure that... Has the Queen made up her mind?
Yes. Seize them!
Your Majesty? You know what'll happen to you for this phobia?
I know what's going to happen to you, my handsome blonde friend. Tridon,
Yes, my queen.
your part of the bargain. Fulfill it.
You know what this is, don't you, Doctor? A centrifugal table. Used to test the effect of a specified number of G's on an android. Or a human being. Strap him on! You know what the force of gravity can mean? Every time you blast off in a rocket, you experience 9 G's. How would you like to experience 15, 16, perhaps 20? Do you think you could survive? What do you want, Tridon? Information. The location of the android power source. Well, my friend, will you tell me the location of the android power source, or must I give you a ride on the merry-go-round? Power source. The universe is ours.
Gamma 8, 8, 6, 5, Chi.
Androids on all planets advance on the system. Androids, take the communication center. Get to Uranus. Earth androids, attack the GBI. Earth androids, attack GBI headquarters. Androids, attack GBI.
Beyond that, beyond that. Gah! Those androids are strong. Do you see them go right through that brick wall? Now, just one conceptualization of ETs. As you know, it's my thesis, my contention, that the universe is literally teeming with life, that life indeed is the common, yes, I said the common denominator of the cosmic backdrop, that we truly live in the inhabited universe. Now, until next time, may the power of the cosmos and of the androids be with you. Yes, yes, yes.